Earlier this month, we told you about a record shattered by the New London Spicer girls basketball coach. With his 1,013th victory over 45 seasons, Mike Dreyer now owns the record for most wins by a high school basketball coach in Minnesota history. But there is a backstory behind those wins that is just as remarkable. Boyd Huppert first shared that part of Coach Dreyer's story 2 years ago. Tonight, a look back and an update.
The varsity girls basketball team at New London Spicer High School has an abundance of riches.
I'm Mackenzie Rich and I'm a senior.
Mackenzie was the first to make the team.
Courtney Rich and I'm in 11th grade.
Then the riches
Avery Rich, sophomore.
kept coming.
My name is Dakota Rich and I'm in 8th grade.
4 Rich sisters on an undefeated Class 2A varsity team ranked #1 in the state.
Let's go!
Which made for a proud dad moment earlier this season.
Yes.
When Earl Rich was in the stands the first time all 4 of his daughters were on the floor in a game, the same time.
It was a special moment, that's for sure.
Special for more than one reason.
Move it! Move it!
Mike Dreyer
There you go.
is the girls' coach. In his 43rd season with New London Spicer, the winningest girls basketball coach in Minnesota high school history.
Good shot, Emma.
Still coaching, he says, largely
Good job.
because of Earl.
Good job, Ken.
I suppose it was like 6 or 8 years ago. You got to keep coaching. You got to coach my kids. I just said, I can't. I don't think I'll be hanging on that long, Earl.
Earl persisted for his girls.
I told him if there's any coach I ever want you to play for, it'd be him.
A position rooted in 45 years of Earl Rich's personal history.
Well, I would say 2nd grade would be when I remember being in the homes.
Foster homes, to be more precise, after Earl's mom became too ill to care for him. What about your dad?
My dad, he moved away and was in Spokane, Washington. Totally out of the picture. I never had a dad. The foster parents were my family.
You were in 6 different homes.
6 different foster homes through high school.
When the 5th foster family decided to give Earl up, word spread to his 7th grade football coach, who might look familiar.
I was in the lunchroom one day and the music teacher was saying, "Oh, Earl's going to have to move to Wilmer." I listened to him and I said, "Well, he can come live with me."
I'm like, Mike Dreyer?
Earl moved into the home of then unmarried Mike Dreyer, who legally became his foster parent.
Yep, I was that.
Earl and Mike together through sophomore, junior, and senior years.
I never spent 3 years at one place. He just gave me every aspect of a dad that I never had.
A dad to come to his games, ready with advice and love.
Oh man, it's hard to talk about sometimes.
I'd say he definitely turned out all right for having such a tough life when he was younger, and I think Dreyer definitely played a big part in that.
Earl went on to quarterback and pitch for Southwest State University, became part owner of New London Real Estate, and a campground where his daughters spend their summers practicing basketball.
There's some pride.
Yeah, it is.
Get open!
And now Coach Dreyer sits on one side of the court with Earl on the other,
They're all 4 out there right now.
and his 4 daughters on the floor between them.
I was lucky. I was fortunate, and I'm glad he stuck it out for the girls.
Good job, Coach. Good job.
Courtney, Mackenzie, Avery, and Dakota. Riches beyond anyone's imagination.
Good job, honey.
Boyd Huppert, Carol 11 News,
Good job.
New London.
Good job, Kens.
2 of the Rich sisters, Avery and Dakota, are still playing for Coach Dreyer. So far, the team is undefeated this season. The 2 older Rich sisters posed for a picture with their old coach while home during the holidays. Mackenzie is a sophomore at Minnesota State University, Mankato. And Courtney is a freshman at Moorhead State. Finally, in September, Earl Rich was inducted into the New London Spicer Hall of Fame, where Earl and his former foster dad posed for this photo. I always say coaches are amazing members of our community. In this case, he gets an extra bonus asterisk and then some. And that story, Jamie, gave me chills. And for once, I have chills unrelated to cold weather.
Yeah.
Such a good story.